Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. It's officially spring here in the Boston area, which means it is time for me to give you my final update on my Finish 7 by Spring tag. I started late on this, but I will link below all of my other videos pertaining to this particular tag. I very much have enjoyed this. I have some great progress to share with you guys, so let's go ahead and crack into it. So part of this was I wanted to really focus on samples. I had tons of, in particular, face primers and eyeshadow primers that I wanted to just kind of get through. I made great progress on top of the ones that I have here. I've also done other ones. Again, I'll have my list of all my items in the description bar. You can see down below sort of what ones I've used. The first one I had was this Verikos Ultra Matte Velvet Primer. This came in a Mimi box. It was a pretty, even though it doesn't look like there's much in here, it lasted me a pretty long time, which was very impressive. This definitely had the effects of matte. I don't have oily skin, but I did notice that I definitely had matte skin when I was putting this on, which was really cool. The only drawback of this was I would notice around my chin, if I didn't put a very thin amount, it would kind of pill and peel off a little bit, which is kind of strange, but I did like this. I also used up this Smashbox primer. This is a nice primer, but I think the Maybelline Baby Face primer is, equivalent to using this. I used my Makeup Forever HD primer. This was just fine, nothing special. And then I also had this Korres anti-aging primer. As far as anti-aging properties, I don't know about that claim. I was able to use this pill pack for, I don't know, I think 3 or 4 days, maybe 5 days. And I just didn't feel like it was anything super fantastic. I also had these two eyeshadow primers. These were in Sin. I started working on the tube before I opened this, and in fact, you can see I haven't actually opened it. This particular primer is very much a beautiful eyeshadow shade, and I just didn't find myself wanting to do many of these gold looks. You can see a little bit here how beautiful the color is. It definitely could be a standalone eyeshadow. So I didn't use these, but I feel okay with that because, again, they're such beautiful colors that I feel like I want to save this for a better occasion. I also have the highlighter that I originally started with. This was the Benefit highlighter whose name I'm forgetting. I scraped it out of the tiny little deluxe size sample because it really wasn't working for me. This took me a long time to use, and I definitely do not think it's as great as the Benefit Watts Up. I wouldn't purchase this. I'm very happy I'm done with it, and I've moved on to some other highlighters that I wanted to use up. I also have some phenomenal progress to announce, and that is the Benefit Dandelion Deluxe sample. This took an act of God for me to finish this. I'm not even joking. It literally, up until I think 2 days before the first day of spring, I was using this, and I used it all the time. I like this gloss. The only thing about it is it definitely is not a long-lasting gloss. It's not sticky, which is kind of why I enjoyed it so much, but it's definitely something, as soon as I put it on my lips, if I drank something or I talked for a little while, it was completely gone, like it had never been there. So I would not buy this, but man, I'm telling you, this 0.22 ounces lasted stinking forever in a day, and it was just crazy. The last thing I have, which I didn't finish and I kind of just gave up on, if I'm going to be honest, is the Dandelion Blush. This was very ambitious, and I also think kind of the wrong season. This is a really beautiful, soft pink color, and I think that it works really well more for the spring kind of time. I think it's just a nice color for that. So I definitely wasn't inspired to use this and didn't want to really use this, so I didn't put too much effort into it. So, I mean, that's fine. Aside from these 3 things, I used up a number of things in this tag, and I'm very happy with my progress. I'm actually looking forward to seeing the next tag that comes out, because I do like doing these sort of smaller tagged time limit project pans. I think that they're really fun. I would love to hear from you guys, either whether you tell me in the comments below or you post your video, your final update on this project. I am very much looking forward to hearing how everybody else did, and again, I really like this. All right, guys, I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye.